B3. What up? We are live. Nice and early. Early for late. We said 11:30, so we're early for a late night break. That's kind of where we're at. But that's all right. I got a couple little setup items to do while we give it a moment to see if people pop in. If not, then we just go until someone pops in. You know, we'll make it work. But it is late night. I know some won't be joining us. I know some will probably be joining us. All depends on where you're located and what your bedtime is. But we're here. We're ready for it. At 11:30, we're going to start a list of ownership, and then we'll just kind of take it from there, and whoever joins. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Break 388 on deck. And then we do have a ton of optic coming in, and I'm still working out the numbers for the free break. I'm almost there. It does take a little bit of time to calculate. So we're almost there. Not quite there yet, but almost. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll have the list generated, and then we'll get the break preview posted for Q1 freebie. All right. We're going to get started with a list of ownership, and whoever joins will join eventually, and they'll just catch up. So here we go. Break 388. We got Brian Friends on the Arizona Cardinals. James Goody on the Atlanta Falcons. We got Travis Clavin on the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, you know what? I forgot to text the link to Benny. Live now. Okay. Travis Clavin on the Baltimore Ravens. We got Harlan Banner on the Buffalo Bills. Joe Lurch on the Carolina Panthers. We got Benny Lamp on the Bears. Bogey on the Bengals. Stanton Griggs on the Brownies. We got Scotty Struble on the Cowgirls. Travis Clavin also on the Broncos. Big Perk from Big Perk's Breaks on the Lions. I know he had a baseball up, but he's revamping it. So keep an eye out for that. We got Jamie O'Hara on the Pack. Bogey on the Texans. Matty V, Mr. Vanover on the Colts. Joe Lurch on the Jags. We got KC going to B3. Mike Haralambis in on the Raiders. We got Wayne Mowry on the Chargers. Jamie O'Hara on the Rams. Joe Lurch on the Finns. Big Cat Bradford on the Vikings. Joe Lurch also on the Patriots. We got Scotty on the Saints. B3 on the G-Men for the boys. We got Mike Haralambis on the Jets. Joe Lurch on the Eagles. Benny Lamp on the Steelers. Big Cat Bradford on the Niners. We got Ken Kalora in on the Seahawks. B Friends on Tampa. Stanton Griggs on the Titans. And then Goody rounding us out on the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team, depending on the year and the player. All right, what are we breaking tonight? Well, we got a couple of blasters. You got Mosaic and Illusions. Illusions, you're looking for autos, which are possible. You see that at the bottom. Also looking for your ultra rare Hollow Heroes Bronze and Hollow Heroes Rookie Bronze. So rookies and vets. You also got Mosaic. Mosaic, you're looking for your ultra rares, which were the Stained Glass, Micro Mosaic, Genesis Honeycomb, and more. Also scripts and rookie scripts. We got a couple of hangers. One with the green parallels, or the green waves, one with the pinks. So 2 total on the appetizers. And then we got a bunch of megas. So first mega is the Longevity, Rookies and Stars. That's going to guarantee an auto and a mem. No Pandoras in the Rookie and Stars longevity. Also got the illusions. Looking for the base parallels, which are the Sunburst Orange and Teal. Also looking for autos and mems, which are possible, and the Hollow Heroes Bronze and Rookie Hollow Heroes Bronze. So one on the Mega. Then we also got Prestige. Prestige, you're going to get autos from some of the hottest players in the game. 3 numbered guaranteed. Looking for your ultra rares, which are the Drip, the Worldwide, and Celebrations. You also got your Prizm Mega. Prizm Mega is the neon green pulsars. You're going to get 1 mem, 3 silvers, 10 rookies, possible to get an auto, and your ultra rare is the retail red and retail blue, as well as the red and black checkerboard. You've got Donruss, 1 auto or mem guaranteed. Looking for your ultra rare downtown, which you'll see notated up top. Optic previews, which are the blue scopes, and then 1 auto or mem. Ultra rare is downtown. And then you've got your hobbies. We've got the illusions, 3 auto, 2 mem, so 5 hits total. Hollow Hero and Illusionist are your ultra rares. You're also looking for the micro etch acetates. So 5 hits coming out of there. And then you got Zenith. The Zenith is 2 autos guaranteed. You're looking for the ultra rare Zoom blue and green autos and 1 RPA. Well, at least a patch auto. May not be a rookie. So those are your 2 hobbies. With the longevity box, it's almost like 3 hobbies because you got lots guaranteed. All right. I feel like my camera is a little crooked. That's better. Maybe just right there. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Let's get started, B3. We're going to start like we usually do with our Prizm hangers. Surfing for a little purple wave to 99 or a gold to 10. Empty box. Gold or purple? Gold or purple? That's what we're after. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. You got Raheem Mostert, Mark Brunell, Dante Culpepper, Jalen Petre, Levante David, Vinny Testaverde, Javon Curse, Herman Moore, T. Higgins, Andre Rison, Dak Prescott, Dalton Kincaid holding back a silver, Danny Dimes going out to B3 on the silver. What up, Big Cat? Mark Andrews on the green wave going to Baltimore. That's Travis Clavin. You got Devon Achane green wave going out to Miami, Joe Lurch. And then Keith Byers on the green wave for the Eagles, also Joe Lurch. And then Malachi Corley on the color match, green wave rookie for the Jets. That's going to be Mike Haralambis. Then you got a Jonathan Taylor on the Prizm break going out to the Colts, Matty V. And BTJ on the Prismatic green wave. Nice one there for the Jags, Joe Lurch. Flournoy coming out on a base for Scotty. Then you got Ricky Williams, Travis Kelce, Kyle Duggar, Marcus Allen, Nico Collins, LT, Jalen Warren, Marshall Faulk, Amon Ra, Jimbo Covert, Bijan, and then Marv Levy holding back a Terry Bradshaw silver going out to Benny Lamp. You got Kirk Cousins on the pink wave, Atlanta, goody. Ramondre Stevenson pink wave going out to the Pats, Joe Lurch. Brock Purdy going out to Big Cat on the pink wave, and then Jawar Jordan, Texans. That's going to be Bogey on the pink wave rookie. Maserati Marv coming out on a base fireworks for B Friends. There we go. And then Brock Purdy is your fireworks. Green wave going out to Big Cat. Jawar Jordan also rounding us out on the base. So Jawar getting a pink and a base for Houston. Bogey. Man, we have been on a drought for the pink or for the purple and gold waves. A little bit of a drought. All right, we got Maserati Marv. Jawar. Little BTJ on the prismatic. And Malachi. Mikey getting in on the action early. All right, we're going to go right to Mosaic on a little dented box. This was the last one that I could get. I tried to reorder some more Mosaic, but it's skimpy, and those who have it are charging, I think, more than they should. So this was the last box I could get for my guy where he wasn't asking for like 45 for it. Let's hope there's something good. A little last box mojo. Man, today was busy for me. I had work. I had corporate in. From there, I went to practice and pitched about 120 pitches to a bunch of 13-year-olds. So I had to throw a decent speed. And then had the baseball board meeting right after that. And now here we are at the table. So it's been a long day. I can't wait to sleep tonight. I'll tell you that. AJ Brown, dented corner. Going out to Philly, Joe Lurch. That's what you get sometimes with the damaged box. Sometimes you get a little dent on the corners. DeAndre Swift, Mike Williams, Chris Jenkins. That corner's straight. We're good there. For the Bengals, Cincy, that's bogey. Little Kyler Murray on the notoriety. Green Mosaic. That is Arizona. Be friends. And then a nice color match there on Edrin Cooper. Green Mosaic going out to Jamie O'Hara. There we go. Little bit of a dent to the corner on JJ McCarthy. That one going out to Big Cat Bradford. Slight, well, that's more than a slight dent. That's a big dent. Big dent on JJ. John Lynch, Siwat, Chris Olave. You got Devontae Adams. Nice color there on the Kayvon Thibodeau. Bang. Going out to the G-Men. I'll take that. The boys will be happy. Javante, James Cook, Aaron Jones, DK. You got Jacob Cowing going out to Big Cat on a rookie. That one's in good shape. Marshawn Lloyd now for the pack going out to Jamie on a green debut. Another color match for Green Bay. You got Randall Cunningham, Geno Stone, Buda Baker, Daniel Carlson, Keon Coleman going out to the Bills. That'll be Harlan. My homies on a touchdown Masters. We'll take that. Jared Goff on a Natty Pride going out to the Lions. That's going to be Griggsy. Jonathan Allen completely damaged. Donnell Hunter, Evan Ingram, the Honey Badger. Then you got Jacoby Myers on a green going out to the Raiders. Mike Haralambis. Wish that was Brock. Kyle Pitts, Xavier Woods, Hawkinson, Luke McCaffrey coming out for Washington. Goody on a base. Then you got Quinyon Mitchell on a Mosaic for the Eagles. That'll be Joe Lurch. And then JD5 hanging out in the back on a base notoriety. Gets Jaden Daniels on the board. There you go, JD5. Big Cat, your first McCaffrey is dinged up. So hopefully we make that up to you. Hopefully we make that one up to you. That's the plan. Doing a lot of the sleeving of the color afterwards, just for the sake of time, because this is a late one. Obviously, we'll do all the rookies now as we get them ready for the podiums. Nice Quinyon Mitchell there. If that was DeJean, it would have been a little better. You got Luke. Little Keon. At least most of the rookies were in great shape. It was really only the McCarthy that was dinged up, unfortunately. But a good mix that came out of that box. No monster, but a good mix. Getting the bench set up here. Boom. All right, bench is good. Watch out for that rotator cuff. Yeah, I definitely felt it today, Big Cat. It was burning. Like my shoulder was burning up. All right, since we have a lot of illusions in this break, we're going to do a blaster now because we still got a mega and a hobby. So illusions is going to be a big part of this one. Empty box. Ow, my knuckle. Dang, these are tough to open. Sturdy packs. There we go. All right. No patch. Right off the top, though, we got an acetate. It is Xavier Worthy, Mystique. Going out to KC, that is B3. On the Worthy, we'll take that. And then right behind him, Caleb Williams. Going out to the Bears. So Benny on the board. This is why I love illusions. You usually get a lot of good rookies. Like right off the rip, you got Odunze and Caleb back to back. Little Odunze, little Caleb, back to back. All right, what else we got? Oh, another bear is DJ Moore. Got a fuzz on there. DJ Moore going out to the Bears, so that's 3 bears in a row. Then you got Joe Burr, Jamar Chase, Adam Thielen is backwards. That's interesting. So is Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is going to be your green parallel. That's goody on the Falcons. And then your box hit, the Stardust, is going to be Carolina. That is Joe Lurch getting the box hit. Every blaster has one of the Stardust. It's like speckly, as you can see. Beautiful cards. Going out to Joe Lurch on Carolina. Carolina getting a hit. Go figure. All right. They get so much, man. They have so many good rookies. CeeDee Lamb, Trey Hendrickson, Zeke, Dak Prescott. Micah is backwards, as is a little acetate. You got a green parallel Troy Franklin on the rookie for Denver. Nice little pop there. Travis Clavin, not numbered, just the green parallel. And then right behind it is Micah Parsons on the amazing. Going out to Scotty. And then you got Bo Nix right after that for Denver. Travis Clavin getting Bo on the board. I've noticed in a lot of breaks, there's a lot of breakers now in the offseason putting Caleb Williams as the second highest priced team, the Bears. And like it would be 125, 109, 104. You know, like Denver's third, which is interesting because Bo Nix had a better year. Cortland Sutton, Troy Franklin coming back out for Travis Clavin. There we go. Then you got Jared Goff, and then a couple, no, just one backwards. It is King Henry on the green. Baltimore, Travis Clavin. Nice green parallel, King Henry. You got Joe Montana, Dallas Turner going out to Big Cat on the Vikings. JJ, there you go, Big Cat. That one is in good condition. Kyler Murray, James Conner, and then JD5 is backwards on the Shining Stars. Nice little Jaden Daniels going out to Goody Goody. You got Maserati Marv going out to Be Friends on Arizona. Michael Penix joining the party for Goody Goody. Bijan, Kirk Cousins, Lamar. Backwards again is the Lamar Green, Baltimore. That's Travis Clavin. Then you got King Henry, Kyle Hamilton, Bryce Young, Adam Thielen, and then Xavier Legette will round us out as the last rookie. So really good bunch of rookies that came out of that one. Good crop. Penix getting on the board. We're only missing Drake May now, and we're only three boxes in, 4 boxes in. And the only quarterback we're missing is Drake. Drake and Milton. Ooh, what is all over that? Is that card peeling? Nothing but a bunch of like dust came off of that. JD5. Then you got JJ and Dallas. Not bad for a blaster. We'll take it. All right, we got Marv and Worthy. Forgot Marv's got 2 now. All right. Anyone else I need a podium for? No, we're good. All right. Let's go to Prestige. Let's get some numbered hits out here. Looks like you're the only one joining me live tonight, Big Cat. You know, in the chat. I can see 5 or 6 are watching, but you're the only one chatting me up, keeping me busy. Empty box. Six packs, 7 cards per pack. Let's get it. 1. Need something to sweeten it up. Need a little pop here, boys. None of the ladies are in this break, so I can say boys. I don't have to say boys and girls. Kid card. Boom. Let's get a little pop here. Let's go. Come on, give us something. All right, here we go. Jake Elliott leading it off. Josh Allen, Jordan Love. You got Braylon Allen going out to the Jets. Mike Haralambis on a base. And J.C. Latham to Stanton on the Titans on a base. We got Dak Prescott backwards. Dak, 37 out of 599 on a nice blue color match. There you go, Scotty, getting on the board early. Marshawn Nealand, also Cowgirls, rookie on the extra points. We'll take that. There you go, Scotty. Jalen Warren, Johnny Manziel, Xavier McKinney. You got Jalen Wright going out to the Finns, Joe Lurch. Adonai Mitchell to the Colts. That is going to be Matty V. Then you got a little alma matters. Derrick Henry, Baltimore. That's going to be Travis Clavin. You got Green Bay, which is Jamie O'Hara, and Detroit, which is Big Perk. So that'll be a dice drop. And then we got Dante Culpepper backwards on the extra points, Minnesota and Big Cat. You got the Bus, CJ Stroud. Oh, we're flipping now. Xavier Legette for Joe Lurch on Carolina. And then Caleb Williams. This will be the only one that's in the pro uniform. Not numbered, but a nice little hit there for Benny. He is the only rookie quarterback that's in the pro uniform. Nate Wiggins is backwards on an auto for Baltimore. There you go, a bonus auto. Extra points, rookie Nate Wiggins for Baltimore. Travis Clavin. Heck yeah, dude. The Honey Badger is a number to 25. Damn, this box is lit. 20 out of 25 on the pink squares or pink refractor. New Orleans, Scotty on the board. Scotty, I forgot you took New Orleans. There you go, kid. 20 out of 25. Beauty. Micah Hyde coming out on an extra points. That is Baltimore or Buffalo, Harlan. Then you got Run CMC, Calais Campbell. Come on, this box ain't done yet. I can feel it. Will Anderson. You got Tavondre Sweat for the Titans. That's Stanton. Tyke Smith for the Bucks. That's B Friends. And then a little Swifty on the prestigious pros. Nice insert there for the Bears. Even though he's in an Eagles uniform, it says signed by the Bears. And it says Bears down here. So that is Chicago and Benny. Then you got Jahmyr Gibbs backwards. He's going to be on a youth movement for Stanton. Nice insert there. Then you got Geno Smith, Zach Moss, Jonathan Taylor. You got Junior Colson for the Chargers, Wayne Maury on the rook. And then Maserati Marv coming out for Arizona, B Friends on the base. You got Devin White backwards. That's numbered. Brian Friends, 50 out of 999 on the red color match. Going out to the Bucks. B Friends. Told you this box wasn't done yet. Matt Judon. I think we got another hit. Judon is a Patriot. That's going out to Joe Lurch. We got Jamo, Zaire, Jaheim Bell going out to the Patriots. Joe Lurch on the rookie. Talisa Fawaga going out to Scotty. We do have another hit. Scotty on the rookie. We have a die cut on the back. Time-stamped is Jackson Smith and Jigba. That is Ken Kalora on the time-stamped insert. You got Casey Washington on an extra points rookie. That's going out to the Falcons. Goody on the rookie receiver. Then you got Fuaga holding back. Javon Baker on a nuclear ultra rare rookie. Javon Baker. This box had a number to 25 pink squares, an ultra rare die cut rookie, and a bonus rookie auto. That is insane. What a freaking box that was. Ken Kalora, what up? Not just base and insert. We're headed in the right direction. We're headed in the right direction here. We got this. What a box that was. Man, holy cow. That was ridiculous. Talk about a loaded Prestige box. And Prestige hasn't been the best to us, recently. We've done okay, but I bought 2 cases of it because there used to be some really, like last year, I remember there being some really, really hot boxes with like a lot of hits, like multiples, like ultra rares, auto, and like 3 number. Exactly like this box, actually. But we just haven't hit one of these until now. That was ridiculous. That box was nuclear. Get it? Pun intended. Okay, we got to get to the rest of this. All right, so we got the Falcons, Casey Washington on the extra points. Nice one there to go up with that Penix. We got the Bucks on a color match, 50. 5 off the jersey number. When it's out of $9.99, that's close. But that's B Friends. Nice little hit there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got another Maserati Marv. He's been lighting it up for Arizona. That might be his 3rd or 4th already. Scotty with the Honey Badger. He's got a big following. That'll be a nice little, that'll get you at least a couple bucks, Scotty. 20 out of 25 on the pink squares, Honey Badger. We'll take that. Caleb staying relevant. Cowgirls getting on the board with the Neeland and the Dakota blue color match to $5.99. I know, Scotty, that ain't anything crazy, but it's a start. You're getting started early, which is rare for you in recent times. So we'll take that. And then we're not done. We got a Nate Wiggins bonus auto, not numbered, but extra points, rookie auto. Definitely a nice little bonus hit. And that was for Baltimore and Travis Clavin, who was jumping on some of the last spot Mojo teams. And then we got a rookie nuclear ultra rare, which is going to get one touched, of course. 35 point. That's what I need. Beautiful card. When I saw Patriots and rookie Joe, I was like, damn, this is going to be Drake May, or at the very least Milton, but it was neither. It was the defensive rookie, Javon Baker. But still, a rookie, an ultra rare. It's definitely a good start for you on this break. Nuclear Javon Baker. Bang. Nice hit. We got to make some room for some podiums now. You know what? We're going to keep it to 4 and 4 in the back and just leave some extra room. So we can see more of it. And then what we'll do is put the other stuff on the outside here. So like this one can go there. Bucks can go on the back line. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Good start, P3. Good start. Love when we get a little bonus auto and bonus ultra rare out of a box that doesn't guarantee anything other than like a few numbered. But for the most part, it doesn't guarantee any big hit. And to get a box like that early to kind of set the tone for the break is awesome. All right. There we go. All right, where are we going next? Well, first we got to put these in the bench. Another cowgirl. And then I think we're good. All right. Where are we going next? Where to, B3? Let's do Prizm. I was eyeing up Prizm. Got a feeling about Prizm. Empty box. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. That's got our kid card, but it's also got our patch. I'm going to send that down to the bottom. Come on, let go of it. Dang, fighting it. All right, here we go, B3. Prizm. We got Run CMC leading it off. DeAndre Swift, Buda Baker, C-Watt, little green Pulsar, Jordan Love going out to Green Bay, Jamie O'Hara. Then you got Jordan Jefferson for Jacksonville, Joe Lurch. Bucky Irving for Brian Friends, nice one there. Garrett Wilson, TJ Hushmanzada. Karlaftis, Vinatieri. You got Jerzon Newton, Green Wave rookie going out to Goody Goody. Green Pulsar, excuse me. Ryan Flournoy coming back out for Scotty. Dallas Turner for Big Cat on the prismatic base. You got Jonathan Allen, Justin Jefferson, Andy Reid, a silver Adam Thielen going out to Carolina. That is Joe Lurch. Devin Leary, Baltimore. Travis Clavin on a nice little Pulsar rookie quarterback. JJ coming out for Big Cat, and that one is not dented. There you go, Big Cat. Najee on a hype. Traylon Burks. Najee going out to Benny Lamp, by the way. Zay Flowers. Deron Bland holding back a silver. Mike Quick. That is Philly. Joe Lurch on the Beagles. Joe Horn going out to Scotty on a green Pulsar. Then you got Javon Bullard for Green Bay. Jamie O'Hara. Adonai Mitchell for Matty Vanover. Mike Quick again. LeVar Arrington. Don Beebe. Justin Herbert. Jamal Anderson, the Dirty Birds, on a green Pulsar. That is the Falcons. Goody goody. Keelan Robinson to the Jags and Joe Lurch. Chop Robinson to Miami and Joe Lurch. Then you got Willie Gay Jr., Cam Chancellor, Derek Stingley holding back a silver Zamir off the back now because our hit is coming. Marshawn Nealon for Scotty. Dylan Lobb going out to Mike Haralambis, and then Zamir holding back a Ben Sanat green Pulsar rookie gear going out to Goody Goody on the Commanders, the Commies. The Commies. All right, let's get Sanat taken care of. Sanat. Ben Sanat on the board. Little Jerzon. Wish that was Daniels. JJ coming back out. Devin Leary, nice little rookie QB hit there for Baltimore. Baltimore starting off hot. Little Bucky for B Friends. We'll take that. All right, Prizm in the books. All right, bench is good. We are ready for the next box. Let's go to the Illusions Mega. Should get a bunch of rookies out of here. Nice dented box, too. You know what they say about the dented boxes? 60% of the time, they hit every single time. Empty box. Better grab some more top loaders, too. Okay. Load those up. There we go. Oh, the Megas opened way easier than the Blasters did. That was super easy to open. All right, here we go. Let's give us a little something good again, huh? All right, right off the bat, you've got an orange parallel Caleb Williams going out to Benny. Very nice. Right off the bat. Beautiful card. Not numbered, but the orange mega parallel Caleb. Joey B is your game magicians going out to Cincy, Bogey. And then right behind him, Jaden Daniels, little JD5 action coming back out for Goody Goody. All right, we got Scary Terry, Bobby Wags, Terry Bradshaw, Roger Staubach, Joe Montana, the legends, Dallas Turner for Big Cat on a base, JJ McCarthy for Big Cat. Then you got JD5 backwards on a, no, it wasn't backwards, it was forwards. JD5 on the Mystique going out to Goody Goody. Boom, Jaden heating up. Already almost on a full podium. JJ and Dallas Turner. Lots of them coming out. One more backwards was Adam Thielen on the orange parallel. Going out to Carolina, Joe Lurch on the orange, Thielen. Then we got Kyle Hamilton, Bryce Young, Adam Thielen back again. Xavier Legette for Joe Lurch on a base. Caleb Williams back out on a base. Benny. Romo Dunze for Benny. DJ Moore, Joe Burr. And then we got a backwards AJ Brown. And a backwards Jamar Chase. So Jamar Chase orange parallel. That is a color match for Bogey. And then Shining Stars is AJ Brown. That is Joe Lurch on the Beagles. We got Odunze or Odunze and Caleb. And then we'll get also looking at Spencer Rattler coming out for the Saints. That's going to be Scotty. So already got a nice little honey badger numbered to 25. Now we got a little Rattler joining the party. Derek Carr, Danny Jones, Malik Neighbors coming out for the G-Men and the boys. There we go. Darius Slayton, Braylon Allen for Mike Haralambis. They always seem to run in teams now. Rogers, Garrett Wilson. Then you got another Caleb Williams coming out for Benny Lamp. This Caleb on the Mystique to match the JD5 next to him. I bet this is going to be an orange Burrow. It is orange parallel Joey B, another color match for Bogey. Then we got Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, TJ Watt, Dangerous, Najee, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Bo Nix on a Mystique. We're getting all our quarterbacks on the Mystiques. So Bo was a little quiet there, but he's coming back out. Travis Clavin on the Bo Mystique. We'll take that. And then you got Xavier Legette on an orange parallel rookie. Going out to Joe Lurch. Carolina stacking them. Get in there. Nice orange parallel on the Legette. Kyler Murray. James Conner. Maserati Marv. Going out to B Friends. Michael Penix Jr. Goody Goody. Bijan. Kirk Cousins. Lamar. King Henry. Bo Nix is backwards. Let's see what that is. That is an amazing Bo Nix insert going out to Travis Clavin on the Broncos. Nice one there. Penix back out. Maserati Marv. All right. You got DJ Moore on an orange parallel for the Bears, Benny Lamp. Then we got Ricky Pearsall for Big Cat on the Niners. George Kittle, K9, Gino, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Shake and Bake, Bucky Irving hiding out in the back. There you go, Bucky. Be friends. And then we just got the Pearsall. All right. Let's get these suckers out of here. Okay. Maserati, Marv. All right, bench is good. Where are we going next? Let's go to rookies and stars. Get a couple of hits out here. Three, 6, security tag, empty box. Empty box. All right, here we go. I thought that had our thick card in it, but it didn't. This one does. That's got our patch, so we'll send that down to the bottom. There we go. All right, rookies and stars, longevity, looking for one auto, one mem. We got Austin Eckler leading it off. Brandon Ayuk, Amari Cooper, Ramondre, Bijan Robinson, Travis Kelce, Troy Franklin on the auto right off the rip. Travis Clavin getting an auto on both his teams. First two autos going out to Travis. You got Nate Wiggins on a rookie auto, and now the Troy Franklin rookie auto numbered to 349. Dang. Have to slide these guys back. Get the autos in sight. There we go. All right. We got Alvin Kamara, Artistry in Motion, going out to Scotty on the insert. Then you got a Trey Benson rookie rush going out to Brian Friends. Will Shipley going out to Joe Lurch on a rook. You got Michael Wilson, Lamar Jackson, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Jared Goff, Jalen Hurts. JJ McCarthy is your stellar rookie red laser. Nice hit, Big Cat. Jermaine Burton going out to Cincy. That's Bogey on the rookie rush. You got a Brock Bowers draft class going out to Mike Haralambis. Kid card. Jalen Wright going out to Joe Lurch on Miami on the base rookie. Puka, Scary Terry, Michael Pittman Jr., Myles Garrett, Kendrick Bourne, King Henry, JJ McCarthy, Thrillers red laser. So double JJs. Big Cat. There you go. Marshawn Lloyd on a rookie rush going out to Jamie O'Hara. JJ back again on a graffiti. JJ on fire. Chop Robinson going out to Joe Lurch. Obviously, JJ is Big Cat. Kyle Hamilton, Mad Max, Rashad White, JMO, Brees Hall, Swifty. You got a Najee Thrillers laser going out to Benny Lamp on the vet. Jalen Hurts, Artistry in Motion for Joe Lurch. And then a Mike Haralambis graffiti, Braylon Allen. Drake May finally showing up for Joe Lurch. There we go. DJ Moore, Jalen Waddle, Bobby Wags, Jonathan Taylor, George Kittle, AK-41, Jaden Daniels, Crusade Laser. Bang. What a great box this has been. Going out to Goody Goody. You got Jahan Dotson, Artistry in Motion, also Goody Goody. Peyton Manning on a touchdown club for Travis Clavin. Nice insert there. Jalen McMillan going out to Be Friends. Nice receiver there. He had a good year. My homies will always get a sleeve. Then we got Shake and Bake. Amon Ra. Garrett Wilson. Keenan Allen. Cooper Kupp is holding back our hit. We're going to go from the back to the front. You've got Marshall Falk for the Rams. That's going to be Jamie O'Hara, touchdown club. Chop Robinson on a draft class for Joe Lurch. Nice rookie there. Then you've got a kid card. Braden Fisk is the rookie on the back for the Rams. Jamie O'Hara on the Fisk. Then Cooper Kupp holding back. A Brian Thomas Jr. Star Search number 210 out of 399. Going out to Joe Lurch on the Jags. Joe starting to heat up. I mean, he's already doing well on the Patriots, even without the big quarterback pops. But now hitting on the Jags as well. We'll take it. We'll take it. This one goes there. Where my Jags at? There they are. Get them up there. All right. Now start sleeving. Gonna have to take the Dallas Turners out of there for now, Big Cat. You got too many JJ McCarthy's. Too many JJ McCarthy's. Not a bad thing, though. Okay. Okay. Get our bench back in order real quick. Bench is just about in order. I think we're good. Boom. All right, we're good. Bench is in order. Ugh. Now, we got Donruss on the Mega. And then after Donruss, we got our 2 hobby boxes. So we are making really good time, actually. Took us an hour to get through the retail, not including this. And it's not even an hour yet. So actually, we might make it in about an hour and 5 minutes, which is pretty darn good. Empty box. Making good time. Good time. All right. We finally started to see some autos out of these Donruss Megas last break. I think we had 2 Donruss Megas in the break, and we hit 2 autos. So that was good to finally start seeing them. At least you know that autos are possible in these things. Because for a while, I was starting to think, did they even put any autos in there, or what's going on? But then we got lucky enough to see them in the last couple. So we do know that they're there. You might not get a ton of them, but we know they're there. I think we might have gotten an auto in this one too. Heck yeah. Look at that. We're 3 for 3 now. All right. We're just going to go with the whole thing because it's been good for us to do it that way. We've been lucky. All right. Here we go. Luke Musgrave, Joe Tooney, Matty Stafford, Zach Thomas. You got Josh Downs on a press-proof green going out to Matty Vanover. George Pickens going out to Benny Lamp on the Donruss throwback. Jamari Thrash, blue scope rated. Nice one there for the Brownies. Last spot mojo. Griggsy on Cleveland. Cleveland crushed it last break too. Bucky Irving going out to be friends on a rated. Then you got Njoku, Josh Reynolds, Sammy D, Cam Jordan, Roger Worley, and a green press proof Trey Hendrickson for bogey. DK Metcalf coming out on the Elite Series. Nice little insert there for Ken Kalora getting warmer. Then we got the Red Hot Rookies, BTJ, Joe Lurch, Brian Thomas Jr. staying hot. Michael Pratt coming out for Jamie O'Hara on the Optic Pink preview, and Jordan Travis for Mike Haralambis on a rated. You got Sammy Laporta, Danny Dimes, Jim McMahon, Dangerous, Levante David, Legarius Sneed. Drew Bledsoe is your press proof green going out to Joe Lurch. Malachi Corley, the rookies, going out to Mike Haralambis. Jatavian Sanders, pink optic preview going out to Carolina and Joe Lurch. Then you got Darius Robinson to the Cardinals and Be Friends. Rodgers, JSN, Brock Purdy, Deron Payne, Chuba, Nico Collins. You got a Lad McConkey throwback rated, finally getting McConkey on the board for Wayne Mowry, and a Brock Bowers rookie revolution. Nice one there. Mike Haralambis on the short print. Latu Latu on the blue scope. Nice color match there for Matty V on the PC. Beautiful card. Tyler Guyton going out to Scotty on the rated. Then you got Kyler Murray, Grady Jarrett, Mike Vrabel, Keenan Allen, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Hines Allen. That's the other Josh Allen. This should be our our auto. No, damn. I was hoping that was the auto. Cooper DeJean auto would have been banging. Dang. Joe Lurch, nice color match, though. We'll take it. Bomb Squad is T-Law going out to the Jags. That's going to be Joe Lurch. I believe this is, nope. Cade Stover, pink optic preview going out to Houston. Bogey, nice one there. Rattler coming out for Scotty Struble. Where's the auto? Matabuke, Andre Reed, Danny White, Zamir, Khalil Mack It is Tyree Wilson on the Raiders on a signature series. Beautiful card. Tyree Wilson, second year. He was a top draft pick last year, I believe. Nice hit, Mikey. Byron Murphy on the green press proof rated rookie going out to Ken Kalora. Nice color there. You got Patty Mahomes on the best of Panini Instant. I do not have this one. And we have opened a ton of Donruss. This is the first time I've seen this one. Beauty. Definitely sleeving that up. Chop going out to Joe Lurch on a pink optic preview. Troy Fatanu going out to Benny Lamp on a rated. Then you got Russo and Chase Brown. Another really good box. We have done very well tonight so far, B3. Another bonus auto going out to Mike Haralambis this time. We'll take it. Bonus auto, Tyree Wilson. We're going to have to take JD5 down to himself. Too many Jadens, too. There we go. We'll bring these back out at the end. Okay, got a lot to sleeve up here. Those go there. That goes there. All right, and this one goes here. Okay. Now we got a stack. So Chop, Patty, Coupe de Jean. Nice lot too. Beautiful Brock Bowers on the short print rookie Rev. McConkey. First time we saw him for Maori tonight. Jatavian Sanders. Optic. And that one does not want to go in, huh? Malachi. Jay Travis. Michael Pratt. Another BTJ. Another Bucky. And a beautiful little Jamari Thrash blue scope. Boom. Good to go. Just getting the bench in order real quick, B3, before we start the hobby boxes. Couple more for the Raiders. All right. We're going to get a couple more podiums set up here. We got the Chiefs with my homies. Put him off to the side. And we're good. All right. Do we want to do Illusions first or Zenith first? That's the question. I feel like we should do Zenith first. We're going to do Zenith. Zenith first. We're going to open it and then let it marinate because I'm going to grab a seltzer. I did not even bring one in here with me. And we're making phenomenal time. So I think we're okay to take a 3-minute seltzer break. At least since we're so far ahead. 1 pack, empty box. Doing Zenith first. All right, we got Emmanuel Quickly and Obi Toppin, IQ and Obi as our cover cards. Old Faithful. They never let us down the wrong path. They've been great cover cards since our day one. There are day one covers. All right, there we go. Good job, IQ. So we're going to leave that right there and let it marinate for just a second. You guys can keep an eye on it. I'm going to go grab a seltzer because, like I said, we're making phenomenal time. So since we're doing so well, the last thing we have also after Zenith Hobby is Illusions Hobby, and that'll be the end of it. So I'm going to go grab a seltzer real quick and probably pee real quick. We're making great time. We're an hour in and already almost done. We just got the hobby boxes left. So if you got to pee, now's the time to do it. And I shall return in just a moment. bed, Abby. Go back to bed, puppy. All right, B3, we are back. See, not long. Little hiatus. Nothing crazy. We're right back to it. All right, here we go. Zenith Hobby. Up now. Illusions Hobby. Up next. Good luck, B3. First one out. Going to the Texans on a base. The Stephon Diggs refractor. Going out to Bogey on Houston. I forgot these are 55 point. There we go. So Houston getting a little Stephon Diggs. Next one out. Gonna be Harlan Benner on the Josh Allen Chalk Talk. We've pulled only one of these before. It was Stephon Diggs, I think, for Scotty. They're an insert in the Zenith Hobby. Nice little hit, though, for Josh Allen. The Bills have been quiet tonight. Harlan needed a little pick-me-up, something to get him started. I'm going to podium that because it's a beautiful card. All right, next one up. Whoa, Joe Lurch stays hot on this guy. Every time he takes this team, he seems to hit something with this guy. Jalen Hurts. 3 out of 50. Super low number for the Beagles. 3 out of 50. Jalen Hurts. Going out to the Beagles. 3 out of 50 on a nice red and green, like Christmas colors. We'll get the rest of the Bills and the Eagles after this. All right, next one up. Oh, man. I don't know who this is. I can't tell. I think I know who it is, actually, but it's a gorgeous veteran auto. This is a Hall of Famer, and it is numbered super low, but even better than the low number is the 4-color patch. Kellen Winslow, 10 out of 50 on a 4-color patch auto going out to Wayne Maury. What a beautiful card. Holy cow. That is gorgeous. You're guaranteed one patch auto. This was it. It wasn't a rookie. It was Kellen Winslow, 10 out of 50 on a low number for a team that needed a little pick-me-up. They got Ladd McConkey out of the last box, and that was it until now. What a card. 10 out of 50. It's right there. Wayne Maury, beautiful hit. Heck yeah. 4-color patch. Oh, man. This is cool. We got to take the one from underneath first. This is a cool hit. All right, you got your rookie, Edrin Cooper, going out to Green Bay. That is Jamie O'Hara. Get in there, Edge. Edrin Cooper. I'll tell you this, we didn't get a single rookie auto out of this box, but this next one's cool. Edrin Cooper on the rookie for Green Bay. Last card. Going out to somebody who's been on a drought for a while. Stanton Griggs picking up the Johnny Football. Johnny Manziel. That I heard he was signing again. That is awesome. I would love that for my PC. I don't care what happened to Johnny. You know, he's done with football. He's happy now. He's moved on. But hard not to root for the kid in life. You want him to succeed. Johnny Football going out to Stanton Griggs on a $10 team. Last spot mojo. Nice hit, Stanton. Heck yeah. And that is Zenith. Nice hit, Stanton. There you go. Griggs taking it down. All right, let me get the bench figured out here because I know we got a couple of new teams up there. Who did we get up there? We got the Eagles up there. That's right. So Eagles. We got the Bills up there. Chargers. Browns. There we go. All right. Let's go to the last one, which will be illusions. Good luck, B3. Oh, almost knocked it down. Let me see if I can save them. There we go. Not going to lose one. Not today, podiums. Not today. No one's going overboard today. There we go. All right. Illusions hobby. Come on, get out of there. $10 packs, empty box. Okay. Yeah, see if we can back these up just a little bit so they're not in the way. There we go. Damn, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 autos already, and we got 3 more coming. So that's more than the 7 I thought. We're gonna have 8. Eight autos ain't bad. Ton of hits in this break. Ooh, fumble. Jesus, can't hold on to that one. All right, so those are definitely hits. We're going to send those down to the bottom with the rest of them. All right, here we go. Last box, B3. Good luck. We got Jamar Chase. Amazing. On the insert, going out to Bogey. Sammy Laporta on the numbered. 217 out of 499 going out to Detroit. Big Perk. Big Perk needed something. Sam Laporta on a base. Braylon Allen on the rookie going out to the Jets. That is Mike Haralambis. And then CD Lamb. So Braylon Allen going out to Mikey on the rookie. Sammy Laporta getting the Lions on the board. I think that's the first Lions rookie or anything. Almost completely blanked until Laporta bailed you out there, Big Perk. Heck yeah. Needed something. And we got a little amazing Jamar Chase. All right. Next pack. We got Calvin Ridley. 176 out of 249 on a blue color match going out to Stanton as well. So Stanton now hit on both last spot mojo teams. You got Romo Dunze on the Mystique going out to Benny Lamp. Travis Etienne on a base. Stephon Diggs on a base. DK Metcalf on a base. So Odunze back on the board, getting a Mystique for Benny. And then you got Calvin Ridley getting the Titans on the board. I think that's the first Titans card we've seen. To 249. Putting the Titans on the board for Stanton. All right. We got a Adonai Mitchell pink for the Colts. Matty V. 231 out of 299 on the rookie pink. Travis Kelce, Game Magicians going out to B3, followed by Joe Burr, Minshew, and George Kittle. So the Colts finally getting on the board with a little Adonai Mitchell pink. Matty V. Let's get these out of the way. Kelce out of there. Actually, Kelce I can put up on the podium. Okay. We got Zeke, Carson Steele going out to the Chiefs on a rook. You got Christian McCaffrey on a base. Spencer Rattler blue, 70 out of 249 on the rookie numbered, going out to Scotty Struble heating up. You've got a Tua Tagovailoa on the Abracadabra. That is numbered 176 out of 199. Going out to Miami. Joe Lurch putting Miami on the board with a Tua Abracadabra and then a Game Magicians JD5 coming out for Goody. So Jaden, no big hits, but trying to stay hot, stay relevant. Nice Abracadabra for Tua. Rattler. Nice one there on the rookie. And we got Carson Steele. He's got a pet alligator. That was the big off-season story that followed this kid around. Him and his pet alligator. He did okay in the preseason, but was not very good after that. He needs some time to develop, I think. We got a podium for the Dolphins, and I know we got a bunch of them, so let's get those guys out here. Miami going to almost a full podium right off the bat. Let's put those over there. And I know we got some Colts, too. There we go. Colts. All right, next pack down. I think it goes to there. We're going to try. We're going to go to there. All right, we got Aaron Rodgers, King Henry, Tyjae Spears, and then Zeke Elliott, 471 out of 499 on a squares for the Cowgirls. Scotty. So getting a, what is this, circa 2020? Getting a numbered Zeke and a numbered Dak. That one didn't want to go in. I feel like we're going back in time here, Scotty. Zeke squares to 499. We'll take it. We'll take a little Cowgirls hit. You also got CJ Stroud, Mike Evans, Jalen Wright coming out for the Finns. That is Big Perk on Miami. Or excuse me, Joe Lurch on Miami. So already got a numbered 2, and now we got a little Jalen Wright out of this box to join him. And then we've got the Texans. Stephon Diggs, 90 out of 499 on the squares. Houston is Bogey. So Bogey picking up a Houston Texans numbered Stephon Diggs. Numbered down here to 499. Now I know we got some more Texans over here too. Yep, got them. All right, Texans on the board. Then we got a little numbered here. Malik Neighbors, amazing. On the red. That is actually numbered. Going out to B3 and the boys. Malik on the amazing. Numbered 12 out of 99. So nice low number there for the G-men. And there's one more leak right there behind it on a Shining Stars base. There we go, leak. Finally getting the Giants on the board. We got one other Giant. Might as well put him up there. All right, I see a rookie here, Adonai Mitchell. Going out to the Colts. That is Matty V. We got an Adonai Mitchell pink to 299. Now we got the base. So the Colts trying to make a late push here for Matty V. Then we got Bobby Wags and Malik Neighbors for the Giants again. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Excuse my language. We got a first, B3. We got a first. Malik Neighbors on the base. Oh, man. Oh, man. First time we pulled this guy. We got the other one, but we've been waiting for this guy to show up. Been waiting for this guy. Make sure you guys can see it's in here. It's no funny business. I realize my camera's pointed a little high, but my hand's still on her. She hasn't moved. Wait till you see this sucker. Wait till you see this sucker. Goody goody. Michael Penix Jr. on the auto. First time we've pulled them. Numbered to 149. That is 61 out of 149 on the Michael Penix Jr. RPA. Finally got him. Finally got him. Took way too long to finally get this kid, but we got him. Oh, I missed the podium there? Jesus. What are you doing, B3? There we go. There we go. And we're going to step back the Cowgirls. We're going to step back the Ravens. And then we're going to throw the Patriots right there. There we go. All right. Hey, what a hit. Now we got Mystique Xavier Legette going out to Carolina. That is going to be Joe Lurch on the Panthers. On the Panthers. Where's the Panthers? Where did I move them to? There they are. All right, let's pull this sucker out a little bit. We got Ramondre Stevenson. Bo Nix coming out. Broncos, Travis Clavin. And then Chris Godwin. Oh, man, that's a nice one. Damn, this is a hot box. This is a hot box. Bo Nix, Travis Clavin. Broncos have been hot. All right, here's the next hit. It is a Crashy Rice Prodigy Endorsements auto 57 out of 99. Going out to the Chiefs and B3 on the Richie Rich. Crashy Rice. Chiefs. 57 out of 99 on the second year auto for the Chiefs. Crashy Rice. Nice and snug in a 130. Look at that, baby. Bang. Look at that puppy. We're going to have to drop that back, and then Johnny. We're going to get the base out of there. Drop that over there for now. All right, here we go. Travis Kelce. JD5 back again for Goody Goody. Christian Watson. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting one. I think it's going to end up being a dice drop. I think. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a dice drop. Next hit is a dice dropper. We'll get these two base out of there. Travis Kelce, Christian Watson. All right, up next, you have Carolina, which is Joe Lurch, and Cleveland, which is Stanton, on a deja vu 009 out of 199. Myles Garrett and Julius Peppers, deja vu. That'll be a dice drop between Stanton and Joe Lurch on a deja vu. Julius Peppers and Myles Garrett. That's a beauty. That is a beauty that'll have to get dice dropped. Look at that. Beautiful card. But gonna get dropped between Stanton and Joe Lurch. 009 out of 199. What a break this has been. Holy cow. Brian Thomas Jr. back again for Jacksonville. Joe Lurch on the Mystique. Then you got Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, D-Hop, holding back our last hit. Wow. Be numbered. Please be numbered. I don't think it's numbered. Rookie Idols, Doug Williams and Jaden Daniels. Goody goody. I know you're going to love this card because it is old school Redskins, Doug Williams, and new school Commanders, Jaden Daniels. Rookie Idols, not numbered. I am shocked that this is not numbered. But still, what a phenomenal hit to end on for the biggest team in the break. The $125 Washington spot. That'll get you real close to paying for your break, I would assume. That's got to be a good value. Not to mention all the other JD5s you've stumbled across tonight. Bang. What a break, B3. Every single team, for the most part, did well. I mean, you had the Drake May spot pretty weak, but the good thing was that the Patriots still did well with an ultra rare, even though Drake May didn't show up a ton. So, all in all, pretty darn good break. Gonna get ready for the recap here in just a second, so bear with me. Uno momento, por favor. Well, I just get the bench ready here. What a break. Congrats to the hitters tonight. There were some good ones. There were some really good ones. All right. These got to go over here. Bear with me a second while I get ready for the recap here. Gotta get some more sleeves out and more 55-point top loaders because we're completely out of those. All right. All right, where do we start? Needed to get some of these out. Ran out during the break. I'm glad we made it to the end without having to get a new box. To me, the winner's clear. Penix all day. After that, though, I had to take my time here. I'm going to say Jaden. Working our way. All right. I think we're good there. That's got to be the dice drop. Oh, shoot. I forgot about them. There we go. All right. Almost there, B3. Almost there. All right. You get a swig of seltzer here. How many do we need? Probably two. Two. All right. So we got to lead off here with a dice drop. And then we'll get into the rest of the recap. So we're dice dropping this beauty. Myles Garrett on the left. Julius Peppers on the right. It is a deja vu numbered 9 out of 99. On the left is the Browns and Stanton Griggs. On the right is the Panthers and Joe Lurch. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 through 3 is on the left. 4 through 6 is on the right. Good luck, B3. You guys see a 4. Now you can see it. I see a 6. So it went from 4 to 6. 6 on the right. 4, 5, 6. To be fair, Carolina kind of needed a little boost. Browns did well tonight. Carolina was a little behind, so that kind of worked out for Joe Lurch on the Panthers. So congrats to Joe. Sorry, Stanton. Still a good break for you, Stanton. A really good break. He just unfortunately missed out on the dice drop for the mem, but still hit a really nice auto. All right, let's bring this all the way down to there because that's where Carolina is. All right, here is our recap. Ken Calora getting the Byron Murphy press proof rated rookie on the green for the Seahawks. Rams, which was Jamie O'Hara, getting the Braden Fisk longevity parallel rookie. Bogey on the Bengals getting Chris Jenkins on a Mosaic base and Jermaine Burton on a rookie rush. Big Cat Bradford on the Niners getting Jacob Cowing on a Mosaic and Ricky Pearsall on an Illusions. Brian Friends on the Cardinals getting Trey Benson rookie rush. Maserati Marv Prestige, Marvin Harrison Jr. also on an Illusions rookie twice. And then a base Fireworks Prizm. Going to the Jets, Mike Haralambis getting Braylon Allen on a Prestige. Braylon Allen on Illusions twice. Braylon Allen on the Graffiti mem card or the Graffiti rookie. Malachi Corley, the rookies, and then Malachi on a color match green wave rookie, and then Jordan Travis on the rated. Going to the Green Bay Packers, Jamie O'Hara, you got Javon Bullard on a Prizm. Color match Edrin Cooper on a green Mosaic. Edrin Cooper also out of the Zenith hobby on the Refractor rookie. You got Marshawn Lloyd on a rookie rush and Marshawn Lloyd on a color match green Mosaic debut. Then you got Michael Pratt on the pink optic preview rated rookie. Going to the Bills, Harlan Benner getting Keon Coleman on a base Mosaic and a very nice looking chalk talk Josh Allen Zenith. Going to the Panthers, Jatavian Sanders, pink optic preview rated. This is Joe Lurch, Xavier Legette on a Prestige, Legette on an Illusions twice, Legette on the Mystique acetate, Legette on the orange parallel rookie out of Illusions. Then you got Adam Thielen on the box hit Stardust, 1 per blaster. And then on the dice drop, the Deja Vu numbered 009 out of 199. Julius Peppers, Myles Garrett on the mem. Won by Joe Lurch on the dice drop. All right, continuing on down. Bucks, Brian Friends getting Jalen McMillan, longevity rookie. Bucky Irving out of Illusions. Bucky on a rated. Bucky on a Prizm. And then a Devin White, red, 50 out of 999. Nice color match on the extra points. Texans, Houston, Bogey getting Jawar Jordan on a base Prizm. Jawar Jordan on a pink wave Prizm. Cade Stover on the pink optic preview. Little Stephon Diggs on the refractor out of Zenith. And then Stephon Diggs squares numbered 90 out of 499 going out to Houston. On the Lions, Big Perk getting a Sam Laporta squares, 217 out of 499. Scotty on the Cowgirls getting Ryan Flournoy twice on a Prizm base. You got Marshawn Nealand on an extra points and a Prizm base. Then you got a numbered Zeke Elliott, 471 out of 499 on the squares. And then also a little color match, Dak Prescott on the extra points blue to 599. Nice color match there. Going back to Stanton Griggs, Tennessee, getting the Calvin Ridley blue. Nice color match there, 176 out of 249. Then you got Matty V, Mr. Vanover on his PC. The Colts getting Latu on a blue scope color match. Lots of color matches tonight. Adonai Mitchell on a Prestige, Mitchell on an Illusions, Mitchell on a Prizm, and then Adonai Mitchell on an Illusions pink, 231 out of 299. Nice rookie there. Going to the Jags, that is Joe Lurch getting Jordan Jefferson Prizm. Base Keelan Robinson. You got a Mystique Acetate out of Illusions, Brian Thomas Jr., BTJ. BTJ also on a Red Hot Rookies, nice short print from Donruss. You got a Green Wave Prismatic BTJ, and then a Brian Thomas Jr. Star Search Rookie Mem, numbered 210 out of 399. Nice night for the Jags. Continuing on down. We're going to go all the way down to there. All right, on the Miami Dolphins, Joe Lurch getting the Jalen Wright Prestige Rookie, taking a dive. Jalen Wright Prestige. You got Jalen Wright on the Longevity Parallel Rookie. Jalen Wright out of Illusions. Chop Robinson Draft Class. Chop Robinson Longevity Rookie. Chop Robinson on a Prizm. Chop on a pink optic hollow preview rated rookie. Then you got Tua Tagovailoa on a purple and pink abracadabra. That is numbered 176 out of 199. Nice night for Joe Lurch on the Dolphins. Going to B3 and the boys, Malik Neighbors on the G-Men out of Illusions on the rookie. Malik Neighbors out of the Illusions Hobby on a rook. Malik Neighbors Shining Stars. Malik Neighbors, amazing pink, numbered 12 out of 99 on the rookie. Nice night for the boys on the G-Men. Going to Benny Lamp on the Bears. You got Rome Odunze on an Illusions rookie twice. Odunze on the Mystique Acetate. You got Caleb Williams on a Prestige rookie. Caleb on an Illusions rookie twice. Caleb on the Mystique. And then Caleb on the orange parallel rookie out of Illusions. Vikings, Big Cat, Dallas Turner out of Illusions twice. Dallas Turner on a base prismatic out of Prizm. JJ McCarthy on a dented corner NFL debut out of Mosaic. McCarthy on the graffiti rookie. McCarthy coming out of Illusions twice. McCarthy on a Prizm. McCarthy on a Thrillers laser. McCarthy on a stellar rookie. Great little stack there for the Vikings. Nice value for you on that big swing this round, Big Cat. All right, now we're going to slow it down just a hair once we get to here. All right. So the Eagles, Joe Lurch, Will Shipley on a longevity rookie, Quinyon Mitchell on a Mosaic rookie, Cooper DeJean on a color match, green press proof rated rookie. Then you got Jalen Hurts on a Z Team red, numbered 3 out of 50. Nice hit for Joe Lurch. Stays hot. Spencer Rattler coming out for Scotty Struble on an Illusions base. You got Rattler on a rated. Rattler also on the blue out of Illusions. Rookie quarterback numbered 70 out of 249. Then you jump to the Honey Badger. Tyrann Mathieu, 20 out of 25. Pink squares. Nice night for Scotty on the Saints. Raiders, Mike Haralambis getting Dylan Lobb on a Prizm. Brock Bowers draft class. Brock Bowers on the short print Rookie Revolution, and a nice little second year Tyree Wilson signature series on the auto. Bonus auto out of the Mega. All right, now we drop down to the Ravens. This was Travis Clavin. Devin Leary, Green Pulsar Prizm Rookie. Nate Wiggins on the Prestige Extra Points Rookie Auto, bonus auto out of Prestige. Also, Travis Clavin on the Broncos. You got Bo Nix on an Illusions base. Bo Nix out of the Illusions hobby. Bo Nix amazing. Bo Nix on the Acetate Mystique. You got Troy Franklin on the Illusions rookie. Troy Franklin on a green Acetate Mystique. Troy Franklin on a Longevity Parallel Rookie Auto, number 265 out of 349. Travis Clavin did very well on his last spot mojo teams. Going down to the Browns, another last spot mojo spot for Stanton, trying to dig out of his hole. He had a rough million breaks, but this one was pretty good for him. He did decent on the Titans, getting the Ridley. And now he's got Jamari Thrash on the Blue Scope rated. And then Johnny Football. Johnny Manziel, 30 out of 99 on the auto out of Zenith. Beautiful card. Really cool. I would love to have that card. I'm a Johnny Football fan. I don't care. All right, going to the Chiefs. This is B3. We got Game Magicians Travis Kelce on the insert. Then we got the Carson Steele on the Illusions Rook. My Homies on the Longevity Parallel insert. Patty. Waiting for it to focus. Patrick Mahomes, Longevity. Patrick Mahomes, Best of Panini Instant from back on February 11th, 2024, the Super Bowl photo. Then you got a Mystique, Xavier Worthy on the Acetate. And then a beautiful little on-card auto, Rashee Rice, Prodigy Endorsements. 57 out of 99 on the auto for B3. Nice night for the Chiefs. That wasn't even anywhere close to the best hit. Going down to the Chargers, Wayne Mowry picking up the Ladd McConkey throwback, rated rookie. And then a beautiful Kellen Winslow on the auto, numbered 10 out of 50 on a 4-color patch auto for the Hall of Famer. 10 out of 50 on a 4-color patch auto. Navy, yellow, baby blue, and white. Beautiful card. Great little PC hit there for Wayne Mowry. Dropping down to the Patriots, we had Drake May on the Longevity Parallel rookie, the only Drake May, but also an ultra rare nuclear Javon Baker rookie super short print die cut. Beautiful card. Nice night for Joe Lurch again. Whenever he's on the Patriots, he seems to do really well. Dropping all the way down to Washington now. Goody. Yeah, Jerzon Newton on the Green Pulsar rookie out of Prizm. Luke McCaffrey on a base out of Mosaic. Ben Sinnott on the rookie gear Green Pulsar Prizm Mem card. Then you had Jaden Daniels on the Illusions rookie out of the retail. Jaden Daniels on the Illusions rookie out of the hobby, so thicker. Notoriety base out of Mosaic, Jaden Daniels on the rookie. Shining Stars, Jaden Daniels, rookie. Game Magicians, rookie, Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels on the Acetate Mystique, rookie. Jaden Daniels on the Crusade Red Laser. And then Jaden Daniels and Doug Williams on the Rookie Idols dual mem. Beautiful card there for Goody Goody with the old school Redskins uni and the new school Commanders. He is a Redskins fan / Commanders fan, so I think he'll love that for his PC. Nice hit, nice break for Goody Goody. And then last but not least for the Falcons and Goody Goody, Casey Washington on the extra points rookie. Michael Penix Jr. coming out on an Illusions rookie. Michael Penix on an Illusions again. And then out of Illusions, first impressions, Michael Penix, RPA 61 out of 149 as Goody Goody knocked this break out of the park. Great night for you there, James. All right, B3, we made good time. It was a 2-hour break from 11:30 to 1:30, but it is 1:30 now, and I got to get my butt to bed because I have to be up early for work tomorrow. So on that note, thank you very much, guys, for coming through for us, making this push here at the end to get us closed. Much appreciated so we could break tonight. Optic is coming in tomorrow and Thursday, so be on the lookout for the first Optic downtown chase coming very, very soon. And then we'll take it from there for the free break. Working that out, working on the numbers tomorrow. So hopefully I'll have everything at least figured out for spots. And then we'll post a preview as soon as I get the numbers figured out. But that should be in the next day or two. All right, P3. Love you guys. Appreciate you. P3. We out.